Item hashtag SCP-7422. Object Class Archon. Codename Michelle Obama. Special Containment Procedures. The entity cannot be contained through conventional or advanced anomalous means. Given its embedded role within global society, public prominence, and the catastrophic fallout that would result from even a partial exposure attempt, the Foundation has declared all extraction operations indefinitely suspended. Agents stationed within federal branches, media networks, and diplomatic circles are to maintain continuous observation. Any anomalous inconsistencies, physical distortions, behavioral slips, or cognitive irregularities must be recorded, encrypted, and stored in File Vault, redacted. Civilians reporting sightings of wrongness, glitches, or inconsistencies associated with the entity are to be identified, isolated, and amnesticized under Directive 7422 Veil. Description: the subject is a shape-shifting, psychic, parasitic humanoid anomaly currently operating under the public identity known as Michelle LaVaughn Robinson Obama. Biological scans, spectral analysis, and metaphysical probes uniformly confirm the subject is not human. Its mimicry abilities are unparalleled. Seamless replication of skin texture, predictive conversational timing, micro-emotional imitation, muscle memory simulation, and near-perfect behavioral consistency across decades. But the illusion is not effortless. When observed in unmonitored conditions, during moments of fatigue, stress, or loss of concentration, the disguise falters. These events, though rare, reveal aspects of the entity's true form, including skin rippling as if stretched over moving structures beneath, extraocular formations appearing briefly, rotating beneath the surface, jaw flexion extending far beyond human anatomical limits, a dark, mucus secretion extruding from pores during disguised deterioration, subdermal tendrils tightening and retracting around the skeletal frame, a violet, pulsating organ emerging from the throat before slipping inward again. Privately, the entity's full transformation has been described in classified eyewitness accounts as resembling a collapsing carcass in reverse, wherein limbs and features appear, vanish, and reconfigure with fluid brutality. No full glimpse of its resting form has been documented. Only fragments, always accompanied by severe mimetic interference, corrupted footage, or observer cognitive fog lasting hours to days. Behavioral profile and rumored incidents. In public, the subject is controlled, poised, and flawlessly consistent with its assumed persona. In private, the pattern changes. Internal Foundation communications dating back to the early 2000s reference unexplained disappearances, corrupted video archives, and a recurring profile described only as the one who wears the icon. Several events are suspected to involve the entity, though none have been officially connected due to intentional obfuscation, political obstruction, or mimetic distortion. Rumored incidents, unverified, but repeatedly flagged in archived investigations, include the total absence of a diplomatic security team at a closed-door summit in redacted. Only a melted badge and a smear of organic residue were recovered. A Senate banquet recording wherein the subject's head rotates 32 degrees past the human limit for one frame, followed by a sudden blackout of audio within a sphere later measured at exactly 3 meters. A Foundation memo titled "The Garden is Already Inside," traced to sublevel 9 of site, redacted, allegedly moments before the entire floor collapsed inward, killing all personnel present. Unconfirmed ties to 6 mass casualty incidents, all officially attributed to natural causes, lone actors, or equipment malfunction. A pathologist found in his home with both hands fused together at the wrists, repeating, "Her teeth aren't bone, they aren't bone, they aren't bone," before collapsing into a catatonic state. Multiple whistleblowers have claimed the subject becomes progressively less stable the longer it must maintain its assumed form. These claims remain unverified or forcibly discredited. Feeding behavior and symbiotic dynamics. The entity feeds not on flesh, but on subconscious potential, dreams, ambitions, emotional projection, future-oriented thought. Prolonged exposure results in diminished drive, motivational collapse, blurred personal identity, dependency fixation, emotional sedation, recurring nightmares of drowning beneath applause. One individual, designated 7422-1, exhibits clear evidence of deep psychic entanglement. His psychological patterns, endocrine profile, and suppressed ambition cycles suggest a long-term parasitic tether that keeps him physiologically stable while providing the entity with a sustained source of nourishment. Whether this connection was initiated willingly, knowingly, or under compulsion remains redacted. Containment rationale. The entity's influence stems from mass visibility, cultural investment, and the collective belief in the identity it wears. Removing it would destabilize national and global structures. Exposing it would shatter the veil and likely trigger retaliatory behavior. The Foundation has concluded, containment is impossible. Neutralization is unachievable. Observation is the only viable approach. The question of whether the public figure it portrays ever existed exactly as remembered remains unresolved. Final statement. What stands before cameras and smiles with practiced precision is an imitation, a seamless, sustained performance by a being that has learned humanity by wearing it like a ceremonial mask. It is patient, it is intelligent, and it is watching. Whatever it truly is beneath the facade, it is not Michelle Obama, and whatever it replaced or never replaced may never be known.